Hi everyone, and welcome to the third unit of our English 30-2 class, short stories. Now again, if your Moodle page looks like this, all you need to do is click on the arrows next to where it says Unit 3, and this particular unit is going to drop down. Now, this unit is by far the longest unit in the course, and it should take you approximately 4 weeks to complete. One of the things that I love about how this unit is broken down is that it has taken all of the major concepts of short stories, such as conflict, plot, character development, symbolism, theme, point of view, irony, and it is broken down into their own little and smaller units. Okay, so you're not going to be doing a whole bunch of front-end loading at the very beginning of the course. It is spaced out nicely throughout it. In this unit, there are a number of quizzes, minor assignments, and a major assignment that we need to take particular note of. And as I go through this brief little tour, I am going to stop on each of these sections. Like in the previous units, we're going to start with the short story overview. Now, like I said previously, the short story overview gives us a brief understanding as to what a short story is and what you are going to be studying in this particular unit. At the very bottom of the overview, it also includes a list of all of the minor assignments that you're going to be doing, the quizzes that you're going to be doing, and the major assignment, which is located right here at the very bottom. Now, how this unit is a little bit different than other units that we've done so far is that there are two different places in which we can find the short story readings. The very first one is in the reading section where it says short stories. You just give that a click, and like in the previous units, you would just click on the hyperlink and it would take you to that unit automatically. The second place you can find the short stories is throughout this unit as well. So say for instance you want to start with The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. You'd start under lesson 1, and then it has the reading as a PDF, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. So that's the other place in which you can find the short stories. Now the lessons in this unit look a little bit different than they have in the previous units. So for instance, if we go into lesson 2, conflict, it's still going to give you this these tabs up at the top. You're going to have the presentation, which is really just the notes or the lesson that you're going to be working through. Then you also have videos, and potentially you might have a quiz as well. Now, if the quizzes are embedded into the lesson, these quizzes are not for marks. If the quizzes are its own separate entity, that might be a different story. Now, how navigating these lessons work is you just have to click the arrow button at the very, very bottom, and it will take you to the next page, and it will give you the information that you need. All right. Same thing with the videos. Now this one here only has one video, so you would watch that and take whatever notes you need to based on it. Now the next thing I want to draw everybody's attention to are the minor and major assignments that you will come across in this particular unit. All right, so I'm just going to leave this page. And so as we scroll through this unit, the very first assignment you're going to see is the painted door plot outline. This is an example of a minor assignment, and it is associated with the outlining a plot lesson. Have a look at that lesson first before you start this assignment. All right. The next one that you're going to come across is writing a character sketch. Now, you won't have both of these assignments, however, you will have one of them. Again, read lesson 8 before you complete the assignment. This is an example of a minor assignment. Then as we keep going, we will have a reading comprehension quiz, Miss Brill, okay? And you will also have a reading comprehension quiz, The Interlopers. Both of these are considered minor assignments. And then we move on to our thematic statement in lesson 13. Again, this is an example of a minor assignment. You will only be given one of these ones. My Moodle looks a little bit differently than yours, have a look at the the lesson prior to starting the assignment. Finally, we come to our last major assignment. Okay, and this is the short story literary exploration. Now, The literary exploration is going to be the most important type of writing you're going to do for me in this class. And you should really be looking at lesson 14, writing a literary exploration, before you start it. So in this particular lesson, at the very bottom, it's going to break down how you're going to see the questions. This is not the question you're going to be dealing with, but then it also has different pages. Okay, it's got 5 pages in total. Go through, read them all. Okay, then it has a guide. Okay, a guide as to how to set up your essay. Then it's got videos. These videos are fantastic. They go through and give a step-by-step play as to how to write each paragraph within a literary exploration. Okay, then it gives you a sample essay right here and a quiz. Now this quiz, if it's embedded in the lesson, it is not for marks. However, it is to test your knowledge, just to make sure you're really understanding what you've learned in this particular unit. And I'm just going to leave this section. All right. And so that is your major assignment within this unit. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to your instructor. Happy writing!